Hi guys, hi everyone. Uh, Today I am going to discuss about some openings here. Black plays e4, so black plays e5, and white plays knight f3. Okay. After this, I already told you about this f6 variation, but f6 variation we already discussed. I don't want to repeat it again. Black played knight f6. After that, I am going to play bishop to c4 and knight f6. It's a two knights defense. Okay. Instead of playing knight f6, black can also play bishop to c5. This opening
This is called as Italian game.
to d3. Okay, this depends upon the black response. If black plays bishop c5, game is going to become an Italian game. Say d3 with the idea of d4. This is also possible here. So knight f6, white should play knight to g5. Okay, idea is to attack on the f7 square. This pawn is under attack. In the f7 square there is a pawn. Can you see this? There is a pawn. Yes, we have to attack that pawn. So if black makes any mistake here, example bishop to here, black is going to lose his queen. You can just see this. I am going to take knight into f7. After that, king cannot take. Knight is attacking the rook and the queen same time, and this queen cannot move anywhere. There is no way to move. So in this situation the queen is lost. So we have to go back now. So black should not play bishop to e7. Other moves also very bad. d6 is bad. In case of queen e7, this is also not a good idea because knight takes on f7. Once the knight takes on f7, what happens here? This rook is under attack, but he can move the rook, but we again play knight g5. We have an extra pawn here. We got an extra pawn, correct? That's why queen e7 is also not a good idea. So what is the best move for black in this position? So the black should push the pawn to where d5. Black is sacrificing a pawn here actually. We cannot say it as a sacrifice. Black is offering an exchange here. Okay, if I take pawn into pawn, black can play knight into d5. This is one of the important variation, but knight into d5 is considered as little bad. So the main line is knight a5, attacking the bishop. Bishop goes back, then knight can take on b3. This is the idea. If knight takes on b3, then pawn takes, then white can take on d5 square. Knight into or queen into, both are okay, it seems. Okay, let's go back to the previous position. This was here. Okay, this is the previous position. Instead of playing knight a5, if black takes knight into d5, here we discuss about the opening trap. I want to analyze more variation of this two knight defense, but at present I want to go with this opening trap. Okay, if knight into d5, you can take on f7, knight into f7. It's a sacrifice, giving up the knight on f7. Okay, king takes on f7. Then queen f3 check. Here black need to be very careful. The best move for black is king to here, king to e6. Okay, instead of playing king to e6, if black plays king g8 like this is a big mistake. Black should not go for it because there is a chance of mate in 2 here. Simple, bishop into knight, it's a check. After that, this bishop is coming, Then bishop into e6 again, and it's a checkmate. The game is over. Let's go back.